Welcome back to another explainer. Today, we are putting the BOBCARD Eterna Credit Card right under the microscope. Look, the market is absolutely flooded with premium cards right now, but we're going to cut through all that noise. We'll break down the actual numbers, read the fine print, and see if the Eterna truly lives up to its premium billing. I'm super excited to guide you through this, so let's jump right in.
Here is our quick agenda for today. We'll cover the overview and welcome benefits, fees and reward accrual, lounges and extra perks, the rewards redemption guide, card eligibility criteria, and finally, wrap up with the pros and cons.
Kicking things off with Section 1, Overview and Welcome Benefits.
All right, so who is this card actually for? The Eterna positions itself right in that sweet spot for upwardly mobile professionals. We're talking about high-earning users who want serious lifestyle upgrades, elevated travel, fine dining, online shopping, but who maybe don't want to swallow the massive price tags that usually come with ultra-premium luxury cards. It's really aiming for that perfect balance of high value and accessible luxury.
And to get you in the door, it hooks you immediately with a pretty generous activation gift. As a new primary cardholder, you get 10,000 bonus reward points right off the bat. But as we all know with credit cards, well, there's always a catch, right?
Exactly. To actually unlock those 10,000 points, you've got to hit a strict spend threshold of 50,000 rupees within the first 60 days of getting the card. It's a pretty clear signal that BOBCARD expects this to be your primary payment method. If you drag your feet and miss that 60-day window, those bonus points are just gone. Poof!
Moving right along to Section 2, Fees and Reward Accrual.
Now, let's talk real costs. You're looking at a 2,499 rupee joining fee plus your standard 18% GST, and it's the exact same amount for annual renewal. But here's the kicker. The waiver targets make this incredibly reasonable. If you spend 25,000 rupees in your first 60 days, that joining fee is completely waived. Hit 2.5 lakh rupees annually, and your renewal fee vanishes too. So if you're a regular spender, this card is essentially free. Just make sure you pay your full balance on time to avoid that steep 3.75% monthly interest rate.
Oh, and for those of us who travel abroad or constantly buy from international sites, the foreign currency markup is a huge deal. Eterna offers a really low 2% markup fee on non-Indian currency transactions. Considering the industry standard hovers around 3.5%, paying just 2% means you're literally keeping more of your own money. It's a solid win.
Okay, let's get into the earning mechanics because this is where the Eterna truly shines. The core value rests on a massive 3.75% reward rate for select categories. That means you're earning an accelerated 15 points for every 100 rupees you spend on online shopping, travel, dining, movies, and international transactions. For literally everything else, you drop to a base rate of 3 points per 100 rupees, which is a 0.75% return.
But hold on, you need to be really careful here because there is a strict list of zero reward categories. Grabbing a late-night burger? Yeah, fast food won't earn you a dime. Same goes for fuel, rent payments, wallet top-ups, insurance, education, and government services. So definitely do not funnel your huge rent or insurance expenses through this card expecting a windfall. You'll get 0 points for sure.
And here is another absolutely crucial detail. Those accelerated 5x earnings, they are not infinite. They hit a hard wall at 5,000 reward points per statement cycle. Once you max out that 5,000 point limit on your travel and dining, any further spending in those categories drops right back down to the standard base rate. So high spenders, you're going to want to track your billing cycles very carefully.
All right, Section 3, Lounges and Extra Perks. Now on paper, getting unlimited complimentary domestic lounge access sounds like an absolute dream for frequent flyers. But it is locked behind a spend gate. To actually get into the lounge this quarter, you need to have spent 75,000 rupees on the card in the previous quarter. Now the good news is that starting in January 2025, that hurdle drops down to a much more manageable 40,000 rupees. Still, if you're a casual user, your unlimited access is highly conditional.
Beyond the lounges, there's a nice escalation of secondary perks as you spend more. Hit 5 lakh rupees in a year and boom, you trigger a massive milestone bonus of 20,000 reward points. You've also got some solid everyday value, like buy one get one movie tickets on the District app, capped at 250 rupees a month, plus some heavy-duty insurance coverage, including a 1 crore rupee air accidental death cover and your standard 1% fuel surcharge waiver.
Bringing us to Section 4, Rewards Redemption Guide.
I love this setup because the math is instantly readable.
Forget complicated point tiers or changing values. Every single point translates to a flat 25 paise, so 0.25 rupees, across all categories. Whether you want direct statement cashback, flights, hotels, or to shop on their portal, the value is completely steady. Even better, there are absolutely zero redemption fees. You just need a minimum of 1,000 points to cash out, and remember to use them within 2 years before they expire.
Section 5. Card Eligibility Criteria. Before you get too excited, let's talk about who can actually get this card. It takes a really fascinating approach to eligibility. Uniquely, the card requires a minimum annual income of 12 lakh rupees, and that applies completely across the board. It totally levels the playing field for both salaried employees and self-employed professionals. As long as you're between 21 and 65 years old and can prove that 12 lakh income, you meet the main hurdle. If you hit that income mark, the final step is just gathering the standard verification documents. It's exactly what you'd expect. A recent passport photo, your PAN card, a valid address proof like an Aadhaar or passport, and crucially, your bank statements from the last 2 months to prove that salary credit or self-employed income.
And finally, Section 6, Final Pros and Cons.
Let's wrap this up objectively. On the pro side, you've got brilliant accelerated reward rates of 3.75% for lifestyle spends, a fantastic 2% Forex markup, very achievable spend waivers, and this is a big one, it's issued on the RuPay network. That means you can actually link it to your UPI app and earn rewards on your everyday digital payments. But on the con side, you have to manage that strict 5,000-point monthly cap, contend with spend-gated lounges, and accept that ultra-luxury perks like golf access just aren't part of the package.
So what does this all mean for you? It really comes down to your personal spending habits. If you easily clear 25,000 rupees a month, the waivers and lounge access unlock beautifully. But if your spending fluctuates a lot, those gates might keep you locked out of the best perks. So here is the real question to ponder. Is the BOBCARD Eterna genuinely a premium lifestyle card for you, or is it just a highly rewarding card for your daily UPI expenses? Take a look at your monthly statements and the answer will be crystal clear. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you next time.